The arrogance, the pride, and the hubris of the Democrats is just beyond words at this point. Even in the face of the most humiliating defeat they've experienced in decades, they still refuse to accept accountability for their governing actions. So now they huddle up with their allies in the Marxist media and they try to cover up their stuff.
Well, the average person believes, whether they voted for President Trump or not the first time, that we survived it. And they give him perhaps too much credit for the fact that in the first 2.5 years or so of his presidency, the first time, the economy got better. I think the facts are that he inherited the end of the Obama era's recovery. We went from 8 million jobs in Obama's last 2 years to 6.5 million in Trump's first 2 years. But there was no inflation, and people felt it. So we had to see that election the way they did and answer that and start with that. So when we didn't answer it, it was like we left the pink elephant in the living room. There is a reason why. We're already the longest continuously existing democracy in history. It's hard to save one. That's fine. But if you're going to fight to save it in an election system with all these forces raining down on you, that's the game you got to play. You got to deal with the issues that affect other people's lives. And the same thing's true all around the world. Look at this upheaval is happening. People are losing faith in institutions, and in many, many places, they're going to reward the people that destroyed their faith. I wouldn't bet against America. So far, everybody that's bet against us has lost money. We just got to stay after it.
Snake oil salesman. Whenever the GOP has success, well, it's because of what they inherited from the Dems. Whenever the Dems have failures, well, that's because of what they inherited from the GOP. All is good because of them. All is bad because of the GOP. The economy rocked under Trump, period. In fact, when Trump said we'll get to 3, 4, maybe even 5% growth, Obama scoffed at it. Obama had infamously said Americans are just going to have to accept 1 to 2% growth per year from here on out. Trump said, nope. Trump's attitude elicited this famous headline from Obama because the internet never forgets. Remember this? Not a magic wand there, Barack. Just knowledge and experience in the world of capitalism and not the halls of communism where you dwelled your entire life. There's very little else you could ask for this Christmas other than to watch the downfall of these commie bastards. Doesn't mean everything's cool and we can all go home, but it does mean the game is completely changed. Coming to you from Houston, Texas, Gary Michael Voris. God love you. Yeehaw.